can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Looking to throw. It's Cunningham. Moves out of the pocket. Will make it into the end zone. That conversion will give them a 1-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Ramp down the middle. It's Daniels. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
The Horned Frogs with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Brown.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set up, and here's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. The pass rush gets home.
Now, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you could see in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And the defense joins the scoring party now. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Make the extra point and go up 6. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. He's got it in the open. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here.
Playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And now the try for the two-point conversion. To throw, it's Cunningham. On the move now. And run it in. The conversion works and gives them a two-point lead here. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it down the right side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They mix it up with a run. Breaks an open space. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Pass caught on a comeback route. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And Duke has the lead here. An entertaining first quarter. Early fireworks as both offenses clearly showed up ready to play. You can see that in the stats. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Keeping it on the ground here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
What a Great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You can really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. To throw, it's Cunningham. Gets made on the out route. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Blue Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Blue Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On the run here, lets it go. He's got it with room to run. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. There's the handoff. They bring them down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 1st and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. They're trying to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback still with the football. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
See what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Wants to throw it. And he makes it into the end zone. So now it's a 6-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Cunningham. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there.
He's in the clear. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
And that's good for a first down.
The Blue Devils will kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Return of 1 down. Sets up the next drive. And the TCU offense takes the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. As the first down is still going. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
And then first down, they go right back to him. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can he make it to the marker? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Tailback takes the handoff again. That'll pick up the first time. They'll spot it at the 38.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Off the play fake on first down. Hit just as he throws the ball, and the pass is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. Poor set of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. The back's got it. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward this upcoming third down call.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Texas Christian. This offense cannot be stopped. The offense still out there. They're going for two here. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He makes it into the end zone to add two more to the lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hayes. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw. It's Cunningham. Moves out of the pocket. He's hit just before the throw.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his back. Makes the grab. It's Alexander. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Blue Devils come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here.
32-16.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Duke. Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Looking to pass. It's Cunningham. Caught behind the line. It's Young. He's swarmed by the defense.
Interesting call here by this offense in the 2-point conversion. Just not enough depth on that route to get him across the goal line. And the defense does a nice job of coming up with that tackle to keep him short.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. The passing game is so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Lewis. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play for the 46.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Oh, that is a killer right here for this defense. They did a great job, had everything accounted for except one thing, the quarterback. And it's a great job by this quarterback recognizing that when things are breaking down, get out of the pocket and take it himself, first down, and keep that clock moving.
And the Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Grinding away on the ground. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, a really entertaining game, but came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. getting set to kick the ball off now. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Dropping back. It's Mendoza. Grab down the middle. It's Young. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He lets it go. Makes the catch downfield. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Michigan.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball with a gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hardy. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The defense has got it. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. A huge defensive score. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hardy. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made in space. Look out. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Running back with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Pass is caught on a comeback route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They'll toss it to the right side. Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. To dart to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
At the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Marshall. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Trying for a 4th down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Gonna run it. It's Scott. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking downfield. It's Mendoza. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. A gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Off target and incomplete.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. On first down, it's play action. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
So, second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Nice grab. It's Marshall. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. The Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
And that is a tough assignment for this strong safety because truly he's really a hybrid player in this defense. He defends the pass, which makes him a defensive back, but his tackling ability is like a linebacker. So they don't mind coming up and taking on these players, but that is a tough task to take on that big fullback.
Pressure is coming. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking deep downfield to the left. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Looking to throw yet again. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, they get him again.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Oh, my gosh. And he goes down for the...
are set for an interconference collision. You don't see it too often, but it's Big Ten versus Big 12 battling for bragging rights. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see, the Kansas State Wildcats taking on the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Huskies will kick it away to start us off. And the kick goes out of bounds. How about this for a start? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action here on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Tried to pass the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and hitting the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on fourth down. A play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Try and muscle for the first down. They're able to convert. It'll be first and goal at the 7.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The Huskies line up with a first and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Huskies.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
makes the score. Washington 7, Kansas State 0.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Wide open downfield.
Well, comeback routes are almost impossible to defend in man coverage when the timing between the quarterback and the receiver are in sync like this. Great job by the offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They come up now 2nd and 16. A real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
It's a keeper. Looks like Kansas State will have the first down.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to play. Called specifically for these situations.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Wildcats will try to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a wide receiver screen. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Good throw to the left. Touchdown, Kansas State. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Oh, he missed it. It's no good, and they still trail by a point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
Washington offense retakes the field here. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Offense backed up here looking to throw. Let's it fly to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. He's got his man wide open. Breaks into the clear. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the tailback's got it again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Makes the catch. It's Green. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Tackled at the 33, that's good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
To the air, it's Williams. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Washington.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Washington 14, Kansas State 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. They didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Powers through. Defense will make the stop in what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Johnson. A short completion of the tight end. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you could sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Breaks free. Ah, here he goes. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
That running back picks up a big gain, but I want to give credit to the offensive line. Did a really nice job there up front of being able to communicate, get on the same page, create that crease in the defense, and it made it very easy for the back to pick up the first down and then big yards on the back end.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
It's a quarterback keeper. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And the Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on third and goal. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Touchdown, Huskies. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he converts the 2-point try. That makes it a 16-point game now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. see what they can do here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
To the air, it's Johnson. Quick throw to his receiver. That pass is batted away, incomplete.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. A 4th down completion to the running back. That's good for a 1st down near the 40.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it again. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Look at this. They turn him loose. He gets home for a sack for the Washington defense. Good call by the defensive coordinator. You think about it over the years, Chris, they got some really good linebacker play that can get after the quarterback.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pass complete on a crossing route. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. The QB throws his 3rd hit of the day. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking